The humble taro, a staple food here in Samoa, is one of the food crops being exported overseas. The root plant is grown on commercial farms owned by Sala Tuiafiso, who left his government job and decided to start a taro plantation. That's 185 acres of land filled with taro.
Taro is not an easy crops to grow, but if you do it well, you can be very successful with it. There's a lot of challenges for planting taro. It's finding a market and find a good land that will give you good taro. But some lands available but not good for taro.
The taro sucklings are grown from tissue cultures in lab that allows the taro to be resistant to diseases.
This farm is a tissue culture farm, which means that the sucklings were grown in a lab, and then you put in a demonstration plot, and then the suckers were brought here to the farm, which means that this taro is disease-free and is export ready. I know that similar projects are being held in Fiji, but I've never actually been to a farm of this size, 185 acres, that's a big farm, of disease-free tissue culture export-ready taro. And I think
Samoan technology from the Research Center of Scientific Research of Samoa is working side by side with farmers to allow their produce to be disease-free. But while the plant can be disease-free, scientists who conduct research in Samoa on soil say subsistence farmers need to be careful, as the transition to commercial farming will cause a loss in soil nutrients if the proper method is not used.
So across the Pacific we've had a change in practice, so we've gone from subsistence farming to semi-subsistence to commercial export, and in those changes the system's intensified. So we've put more crops in, we've taken more things out without managing the soil and without managing the system.
But the science and research done here in Samoa is allowing farmers to not only sell their fresh produce domestically, but also growing their economies with their exports. Adelaide Xerox Kari, National, Emtv News, Apia, Samoa.